Hello, everybody out there in the music violin community. This is Mike Comanche, Soldier 777, and figured I'd show you a video today, which will involve mostly a bit of housekeeping and a few things on my mind, a few things, upcoming things I'm going to be doing with my channel. So let's get right to it. So as you may know, first thing I want to point out is that, as you may know, there's a few rockers after passing away. Rick Ocasek of the Cars, Eddie Money after passing away, and Jeff Fenholt. The first two you may all be aware of. These were rockers of the 70s and 80s, and we all heard them on the top 40 radio, sort of ingrained in our music culture in North America. And so these two folks have passed away recently. So I guess a lot of the aging rockers and hard rockers that we grew up on are slowly passing away. And I'm hoping that these guys are in a better place at this point in time. And another great guy, great singer, talented musician passed away was Jeff Fenholt. Now, Jeff Fenholt was in Jesus Christ Superstar back in the 70s, and he became a born-again Christian in the mid-80s. And he's also had a brief stint in Black Sabbath for around 6 months, and toured with them around in the mid '80s at some point. He's also an actor, musician. He's also an evangelist too, because he made several appearances on various Christian programs. And if you hear this guy preach, I heard him a few times the past couple of days, and he just says it like it is. He doesn't hold back. He just let it rips. And this kind of preaching I like. I like people who are, just let it rip, says it like it is, and don't mind at all. He also did some prison ministry as well back when he was alive back in the day too. And he also had a bit of a discography too. I was looking at this guy before I came on and did this doing this video, and he had about half a dozen or a few solo albums out. And as you may know, he did do sang on an album from one of my favorite bands, Joshua. As you may know, Josh Pariah is one of the lead shredders or best guitar players in the world. He's well renowned guitar playing. He put out several albums under the name Joshua, or under his Empire, or other related names. About 6 or 7 albums out, and the album that Jeff Fenholt sang on was Surrender, which originally came out in 1985, which is Surrender. This is the original version from FM Revolver, which is European pressing, West German pressing, and this is the remix. Back in 91, 92, Joshua Pariah went to the studio and remixed the album and added some extra guitar work to it, and some I believe at least maybe bass work, but some guitar playing, and remix the album. If you want to know what he did with exactly, is on Scott Waters' website on Low Life Metal. If you look up Joshua with the album Surrender, there's right up there as to what he actually did with the album that made it different from this album. This one came out in 1985, and this one, when he redid it, came out in 1992. I remember seeing this album back in my local book and Bible place in Grand Falls, Windsor, Newfoundland. And as you may know, I'm kind of cynical over some Christian bands, because like mainstream bands, some Christian bands aren't so good, some are really good. And I thought Joshua was one of these bands that weren't so good, and boy was I wrong. I kind of was aware of Joshua back in the day. I kind of never really got into him back in the day. I only really got into Joshua the past few years, the past probably 6 or 7 years or so, give or take a few. But no, actually more than that. About the album, no, actually maybe past say 7, 8 years, I got into Joshua. But like I said, boy was I wrong. But like I said, Jeff Fenholt and Joshua Pariah, what a chemistry. Jeff Fenholt's vocals is just soaring vocals. If you take like Dennis DeYoung, Rob Halford, not in that high stratosphere type vocals, but like more of a different vibe. But man, if you don't know Jeff singing, you should definitely check out Joshua Surrender, either version online, this one or this one, doesn't matter which one. I know there's other versions of this album that came out since these two, but these were the first two versions that originally came out of this album. This is the original version from '85. This one, the next version came out in 1992. So there you have it. Like I said, I mean Jeff Fenhol's a great singer. I'm glad to have this album that he did vocals on. So there you have it. Um, Also, I have a huge order, a mega order coming to me from Girder Music. I bought over $200 US dollars worth of merchandise from Girder Music, which consists of 10 or 11 items. So it's coming to me. I should have that in a week or two, and I don't want to give any details as to what it contains, but I was holding off on doing some theme related videos until I get this order. The reason being is because, as you may know from several videos back, I did a collections video by year from 74 to 85 of everything I have in my collection. I'm going to continue that type of trend by showing a rankings video by year from 86, 87, 88. I might do this up till around, say, the early 90s, which anywhere from the 70s to the early 90s was a heyday of Christian hard rock and metal before alternative stuff sort of took it over a bit, or was more popular, or at least North America. So I'm going to show the next year. I'm going to show is 86, which shows, and I think I have 8 or 9 albums from that period. So I'm going to rank those albums or show and talk about each one. That's going to be an upcoming video as well. Also, I'm going to do a ranking albums video by certain band or artists. And I got one band in mind. I won't say what it was right now. I've been working on that last night there of that particular band. Also, I'm going to continue out from my collection video by alphabet. I'm at the M's right now. I'm going to start doing the M's and going forward down the rest of the alphabet as well. Also, three other things I'm pointing out before in this video. Subs. I'm kind of stuck on. I think I lost around 2 or 3 subs. I've been upwards of around in the early 40s, probably around 41, 42. I'm at 38 right now, and I basically want to ask you guys a question. As you may know, most of my collection consists of Christian metal. I want to ask you, what do you want to see me do in my videos? Do you want to see a certain theme, certain ideas, certain, do you want me to do some non-related music things? I basically want to. Usually I do Christian hard rock and metal, bit of rock. I want to ask you what you want me to see. I'm thinking of doing videos, probably bringing some music, but maybe branch off a bit. Where I'm a lifelong learner of Bible prophecy, apologetics. Apologetics, if you don't know what that means defense of the faith. That means that you take a Christian worldview and you prove the validity of the Bible and Christianity. If you look at like Frank Turek, Ravi Zacchaeus, these folks, these are apologetics. And you look at their videos, you'll see what I'm talking about if you look at their videos. I'm also a big fan of Bible prophecy, like Chuck Missler, Skywatch TV, which is Derek Gilbert, and I watch their videos as well. So I may incorporate those kinds of themes, but I'll relate to music in terms of if I take a certain song, say from Saint, apocalyptic song, or a certain song by another artist, I may bring in what that means in the prophetic point of view, or what I get from that lyrics of that song. So I may do that a bit as well, but I want to keep it, centered around music, but bring in those themes as well. Also, I want to point out that I forgot to mention too. On my order coming to me, I got the Red Sea vinyl CD order, the color vinyl CD, and Robin Calabazari sang that band, along with what's his name from Badlands, Greg Chazon. Anyway, Robin Calabazari sang on this. I forgot to mention this song has another track new track recorder that this album didn't have when Joshua did this back in '92. It's called "Show Me the Way." Robin Calabarzari sang in that song. So I figured bring that into the fact that he sang on that song. He also sang on the Red Sea album as well. So I'm looking forward to hearing that album. Going back to Red Sea, I never actually owned the original version or that came out in the mid early '90s of Red Sea. So I'm really glad to have this enhanced artwork done by Scott Waters and Rocks Productions. The remanufactured reissue by Rocks Productions. So I'm really glad to have that in my collection when it's coming up. When I get it in order. When I get that package from Girder, I'll definitely be showing them my video. I also want to mention too is that when I would order something from, I'm not sure if I did it with Rocks or Boone's Overstock, but when I did it from Girder, I pre-ordered some stuff that was coming out, and I did an order that stuff was already out. So I had like about 6 items I ordered. I was waiting for another album to come about before they ship it. But when that album came out, there's other items I want to add to the order. And I must have drove Greg Hayes nuts because I said, don't ship that until you add this to my order. So the order eventually grew. So, and now it grew into, I said, add these 2 items to the order. And then back in early September, I said, add these 2 items to the order. So now I got 10 items I got coming to me. So originally came to start with 6, now it's 10. And anyway, you'll see what I mean when I get the package and I'll show it. You'll see what I mean. And anyway, it's coming to me. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to get it. I should be here in about a week or 2. And I must drive Greg nuts. I said, don't ship the order till I add this order to it. You add these items to it, and I'll go pay him. Anyway, so most of the what I paid for that order, or a good chunk of it, should say, is proceeds when I sold my CDs through Facebook pages in different Christian Middle community groups. So that was in part from that proceeds from my CD sales. And I also plan to sell more stuff. My collection don't listen anymore. Right now, like past year or so, I've been fine-tuning my CD collection, trying to fine-tune it, and I sell stuff I don't listen anymore, and I get more other stuff. So kind of so that goes in PayPal account, and I use it to order more stuff from like Boone's, Rocks, and Girder Music. So anyway, so that's pretty much what I had to say. I want to see if I'm forgetting anything right now. I want to mention one more thing, guys. This past weekend, I missed a concert. We had a music festival here in St. John's, Newfoundland, and we had Kim Mitchell. You all know Kim Mitchell, like Might As Well Go for Soda and Rockland Wonderland and Rock Road Duty. We had Loverboy here in town. We had another guy here in town, which I can't remember his name now. It's a Canadian artist. Oh, Colin James was here in town. The song I Just Came Back to Say Goodbye. And Colin James. No, I said him. Oh, David Wilcox. David Wilcox was here in town. He was here in town. And believe it or not, Brent Michaels Poison was here in town. He played all the old Poison classics. And guess who played guitar for him? Playing guitar, Jeff LaBar from Cinderella. Anyway, all these guys were in town here this past weekend. Gave a great concert, and Brent Michaels says he's come back again in a few months. And I missed out on the concert. Other things on the go. My son had to go in for surgery on his ear, and I was really stressed out about that. So anyway, it was a success. Praise God for that. I really thank God for that. So that was on my mind all weekend. I totally forgot about the concert. I was thinking of going down to see it, but I didn't after. I think I would like to go out and see it. Anyway, so Brent Michaels was here and Jeff LaBar, and Brent Michaels did some sightseeing here in Newfoundland. He really enjoyed it, and he's come back in a few months. Which if he does come back, I'll definitely go see him at that point in time. So So anyway, guys, that's all I had to say right now, and all the best, and I'll be coming back to you in a week or 2 with another video with that order I got coming from Girder Music. All the best. Have a great day now. Bye.